This is the third match that he's played on Winter Wyvern. He played one game when you were still on OG, one game on Nigma, and he is 1-1 with it. And the last time he played this was 8 months ago. We'll see how that practice comes through in the game. Lu standing a little bit out of position, so the sticky bomb will catch him out. He's taking a lot of damage. SUMAIL flies over him with the Arctic Burn. Do they have what it takes to kill him? And of course they do. Boca securing the first blood onto Lu. Hey man, I'm still thinking that I cost the game back-to-back. Queen of Pain offlane, Void Spirit offlane, both of them building Crimson Guard. So this patch has been teaching me things. I'm excited to see what the learnings further bring. Mid lane, we might have a death onto Somnus. Splinter Blast slows him down. Blast off kills him off. But Boca
and the courier
not only kill him, kills the courier as well. Oh no, what a player.
Yeah, like you can be a little bit more active, or you can go straight into like Echo Aghanim's. Not sure. I think that Slark has been overall buffed when it comes to the items. Like you can have more choices top lane.
No. XXX definitely gonna die here. Push back with the blinding lights. Lose dishing of the damage. Blast off will come eventually from Boca, but it doesn't come in time to save the life of the Doom. Instead, it'll come in time to get Boca killed off. Blood Grenade though slows him, but not enough to kill him. Eventually ticks out. At the same time, they do manage to get the counter kill onto the next assassin of Tianming. But PQ, you showed up, can't get much more than what he already did.
You can deal damage into it if you're a Wyvern, obviously. That change has been there for a while, so the solo potential was higher for SUMAIL. Didn't get him though, didn't finish him, and that's important because SOMNUS now finishes off 6. Maybe they can make a play.
Looking for Tianming here. Somnus trying to make a counter play as he goes in with the Rolling Thunder. It's a perfect angle for him with heroes caught in the river. Little Impale coming in from Tianming. Only connects on the 2, but they haven't actually killed anybody just yet. Swashbuckle does get the job done, but Somnus might have put himself in an awkward position to make this happen as Boca brings him down with another sticky bomb. Man, Boca has just been a thorn in Somnus' side the entire game, and he continues to be an annoyance.
I mean, there's so much damage from the two of them as long as they combo their spells properly, right? Like you shouldn't use your blast off over the Winter's Curse, and Somnus is the target. There's 8
Oh no. And he's swashbuckled forward, so they don't even need to use the Winter's Curse for this one. They just commit PQ's ultimate, kill off Somnus. Sadly though, one aspect of their draft that is not good here is their pushing potential. It is atrocious. It takes them so long to achieve objectives, and here's Chalice actually just gonna look for a quick kill onto PQ. They're not gonna be able to find him just yet. He gets blasted by the Illuminate, but PQ is still alive. The sticky bomb will be dropped down, so they have to flee, but at the same time, Lu has shown up, dropping down the calling from the mid lane. He gets doomed for his efforts by this Chalice Doom, and Chalice has already lost his life on the Batrider. XXX once more gets the next assassin brought down. What can Chalice find here? Chasing on the Doom. Winter's Curse holds him in position. Somnus, he respawns just to help kill off his brother. As Chalice loses his life here. Somnus still has Rolling Thunder though if he wants to try and turn in this fight. Slark has also shown up for this engagement. Got the pounce onto FY, but nothing more than that. Yet again, another case. Bizarre and chaotic fight middle.
I feel like it was one of those 50% trying to kill Nyx, 50% I'm saving the Bane. Right? So it wasn't necessarily the best.
They smoked up on the side of Azure Array right now. They're going to come across a smoke gang from Team Aster. PQ is going to be the priority target here. Can they kill him off? Like, these support heroes on the side of Aster are actually really, really tanky. Lu shows up with the calling and some right-click damage. Will be able to kill off the Boca techies, but it costs the life of Tianming. Do they get more here? Chalice doesn't have Lasso anymore. Flame Break will push back this Bane and bring him down. Getting a double kill for the Bat. Turns out they didn't need Rolling Thunder for that fight, but he was happy to deploy it anyway. But pushing is a difficult affair for pretty much everyone involved. Look at Kaka. But no, we should actually be looking at SUMAIL because Tianming chasing him around with his next assassin. And SUMAIL forced to stay alive with the Cold Embrace. They get the Doom out onto the Pango, so he has no escape from this fight. And he might have just baited in Somnus Tianming.
Oh no.
They did not have the damage to kill off SUMAIL, and SUMAIL instead gets a double kill. And they can start making a push towards the tier 1 tower in the mid lane.
Or maybe they should respect when the hero just got popular as a core. It was first picked on offlane, I think, not even mid. And Witchblade was pretty much the first item that you'd go for.
I remember it was Ice that started doing it first, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
From the offlane. Next assassin going in right now. Beautiful 2-hero stun. Should still end up dead from this position though. Somnus thinking about rolling into the fight, but should certainly think about rolling out instead. Chalice, he might get jumped on right now. Winter's Curse holds him in position. They should be able to bring him down as the pounce also prevents his escape. No, I say that, but he fireflies onto the high ground at the same time. Fiend's Grip onto this Lu Muerta. Make sure that he doesn't escape. And these heroes from Azure Ray are taking a long time to die, but eventually they do get their prey and bring down Lu. They went from so many different targets in that fight. But ultimately, Lizard, they made the right decision. Let Batrider go, get Muerta instead. Definitely a good trade. Batrider, dude, don't mess this up, Chalice. Somebody died for you, bro. You have to escape alive.
He almost died right there. He was going for that double damage rune and also farming the triangle a little bit. If SUMAIL was quick enough, he could have killed him even. But
thinking about going still. The fight's not over. You say he's dead, but he's still alive. Eventually dies with a Vendetta hit. But will Tianming escape from this is the question. And the answer is no. As Team Master do not allow the side of Azure Ray to play their game normally.
It's not a small lead. And they have all of these small little items that allow them to fight. Even the mech on Baboka, right? Like you basically itemized to be very active at this time. And Techies.
You just mentioned that mech on Baboka, and that mech keeps Techies alive. Baboka not actually dead just yet. XXX came in, getting the slowdown onto Chalice, and they're looking to chase down this Batrider. They do have the Doom, but ultimately don't even need to commit it, as they find the easy grab there. And Chalice also starting to not have a game, despite having this Blink Octarine. He's struggling, and they're about to compound the struggles as Somnus also about to lose his life. He swashbuckled onto the low ground.
They're crumbling,
and not only,
Slayer.
dude, his old enemy came back, the corner of the cliff. He kills them off, and they are crumbling. Nothing's working right now. They're not done just yet. Lu gets jumped on as well. There's no Hurricane Pike, there's no BKB, there's no options for Armeta. It will be a very nice Doom applied onto him, Pounce as well. Monet keeping the fight going, and they keep the fight finished, bringing down Lu. And a nice little Winter's Curse to escape a little bit of the damage potential from Tianming. And they say, you know what, let's just kill him off. SUMAIL does die for this though. Okay,
that was unexpected. That's probably what you didn't want to do if you were SUMAIL. Like, you are running across this map. You're just running with the game. And now another Bane kill. I guess the one guy that has been dying a lot on Aster was him. Pichu is being, like, the sacrificial lamb. Like, you don't want to end up in the situation in which you're pushing high ground and it's impossible because Muerta is like just dishing out 1,000 damage every right click. But just playing around this part of the map feels so important. They smoke up. Let's see where they'll go, because all the tier 2s on mid lane and bot are up, so it's not that easy to get a pick off. But Lu,
I think they saw the shots. Yeah, they saw Lu. They saw the, oh my gosh, oh no. They saw the dead shot coming in at the ricochet, so they knew that Lu was there. They kill him off, and they're not done just yet. They saw a little bit of D-ward action happening from Tianming. He misses his impale, so that means his life is going to be missing as well. Two heroes brought down for the price of nothing.
What's really cool for me is that they're managing to get these pickoffs on a map that has been widened by quite a bit, and every smoke seems to be connecting.
Oh my gosh. They're not done just yet, Chalice. They're going for more. FY gets brought down. There will be a last rule coming in from Chalice, but Winter's Curse breaks it up immediately. And now Chalice wishing he was anywhere else on the map than here. And he won't get pounced on the second time. Monet misses it. But it doesn't matter. They have more than enough damage to get the kill.
You have to be on one side of it. Before, like there was Rosh, right? But Rosh, somehow you can defend. Right now, Tormentor, if you're losing and they take that side of the map, like, it's a lot of gold.
They didn't even take the Tormentor because they're more interested in taking their lives away as they're going through this mid lane, bringing down Bane. Slocto falling very low. Monet is dead. What the hell? How did that happen? Rolling Thunder comes through to bring down the techies as well. 3 heroes have just fallen in the blink of an eye. And Azure Ray, okay. Right now, Somnus has yet again found himself having to try and recover in this game. He might still be in danger here, and he's dead. Oh, nice little Manta. Oh, the Winter's Curse comes in, though, after that was copped off. And there's no way for him to defend himself. He will end up dead. So he made a nice little play with the bottle and the illusion rune, but ultimately, not going to be good enough.
If you don't have travels or something, it's just a bad position to be in. Maybe your carry can justify it, but you as a mid cannot. But you have recall as Kotl, so you can actually go there and farm safely.
Oh, speaking of recall as Kotl, they might need to use it down bottom because they aggress very heartily onto the Doombringer. A bit north, we see that FY. He can't actually recall because he is right next to the fight as well. So he needs to sort of drag their attention away. Goes in with the Glimmer Cape, trying to juke away from Monet. Doing a pretty good job of it so far. But the job will eventually end. And he does give up his life. Tianming does blink away in time, so I don't think they'll catch him either. Teki was one of those heroes. It was a very unique hero, don't get me wrong.
The level it's 25 talent with plus 100.
Oh my god, 251.
51 damage. Or mines that can actually move, so you create that.
Oh shit!
He got it!
Why are we talking about techies and Tianming is out here putting on a highlight reel? Shows up with the Vendetta hit to kill off Roche and steal the Aegis. Oh my god. Well, all right, what a player. If they win this game, that's the MVP play for sure. That was amazing. So the fact that he finds literally the perfect stun, perfect set of circumstances. Well, he's gonna die here now though because
he will hit.
They know where he's at. Yeah, he's super dead. They have Harpoon.
Oh,
they've got Aghanims. Oh my god, what? All right, FY God shows us up. Tianming. Unfortunately, the blessings of heaven do not continue forever, but that was still really cool to see.
Yeah, with everything that has happened in the end, he does fall, and maybe Kotal will as well. FY.
All right, FY is now like, I should have left you die, brother. This is a bad idea. Snare was right. I shouldn't have come.
It travels too, by the way, on Winter Wyvern. So now you can actually get pickoffs anywhere on the map. With Doom, with Stark, with anyone, you just TP in. Or you just get pickoffs on your own, like this.
Yep. He sets up with the Winter's Curse. Doom follows up, and Lu does not have a Lincoln Sphere of his own, so is very, 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 very dead. SUMAIL is also building into a Silver Edge now on the Winter Wyvern. Just finished off the Shadow Blade. So also becoming a right-click damage threat on top of a magic damage threat.
Top lane. BKB has been popped. Monet gets that next assassin.
Oh, nice Harpoon back to bring back Chalice. Not allow him to escape. Fiend's Grip as well onto SOMNUS. He's going nowhere either. Well, he's going somewhere, but the fountain is not where he wants to be. All three cores are dead. Can they defend more than one lane of racks? The top lane is certainly forfeit. The question is, do they buy back on Lu to try and mount a defense elsewhere?
They will move back. It's the safer option. There should be another turn. No, there isn't. It's minute 40, right?
Yeah, should be coming out 40. And they're going back in though. Here they go, looking for Lu. Lu gets doomed again. I've seen this movie before. Monet really wants to close the gap onto this Muerta. Gets blasted back by the blinding light. FY yet again, godlike with these 4-staffs to try and keep himself and others alive. He doesn't succeed with himself, but he does at least keep Lu from tumbling. At the same time, here's going to be Tianming finding a very nice stun onto Monet. Lasso will be there as well, but where's the follow-up? Where's the damage? Cold Embrace keeps the slog from dying as well. So Monet can turn around at this fight. Harpooning back onto SOMNUS. Fiend's Grip for Lu. They bring him down and kill him. Monet, though, does die to a huge swashbuckle coming in from SOMNUS. But SOMNUS also takes a tumble. Dead, no buyback on him. Tianming, he's brought back just to watch Chalice die in front of him. The question is, can he stop SUMAIL? Because SUMAIL is doing so much. Nice little nightmare to Tianming, so he can't chase this Winter Wyvern. They impale. It misses on the right edge. And the TP attempt from SUMAIL will not succeed. He ends up dead.
Just buybacks everywhere, right? On both sides. Well, not on the side of Astra.
On AR, yeah. Very lucky to have picked up a ninja gear. So that's going to enable him to get a little bit further away. Does he TP out in time? Yes, he does. He's fine. And they're actually coming back. They smoked up. They're going to try and force this fight. Getting them in a pincer maneuver here. Captain Kane they find. 2 heroes stunned up with the impale. And they're going on to XXX. They can't kill him off just yet. Echo Shell though bounces back to Doom. So he's doomed himself. Fiend's Grip goes on to SOMNUS. But he's being kept alive with these 4-staffs yet again by FY. Sticky Bombs trying to chase him. But they got the Doom on him now as well from XXX. And that should be enough for them to kill off this Pango. He buys back instantly. At the same time, Chalice trying to get a catch onto Monet. But there will be a Winter's Curse to break it up. Lu dies in the meantime with a blast off. Helping to finish him off. Monet gets himself a double. He wants a triple. He doesn't find it, but it doesn't matter. That's a team fight, and that should be the game, Lizard.
4 heroes that they do have buyback on Lu, but yeah, like you said, this should be the buyback. The play from Azure, GG. Look, the play from Azure was amazing. I really like the Batrider TPing in, smoking up, going for those kills, the double stun from Nyx Assassin. It was all on point. It's just that when you're 20k ahead, 20k behind that it's not good enough. I saw SUMAIL just smiling the moment when the Ranger popped out, so he's probably feeling pretty solid about his chances versus her. Yeah, I think that most Beastmasters right now in almost any lane are deciding to go for The XXS top lane should be fine. Has Soul Assumption to work with.
Yeah, he's okay.
Might get the kill here. The salve and the charge. He's dead.
Tianming is first blood. Baboka gets it on the Spirit Breaker. This is the hero that you were clocking as being a very good right now and potentially underpicked. I want to see his strengths yet again here.
SUMAIL, mid lane. This is what I wanted. FY rotates in, but maybe it's not what I wanted. Oh, nice shackle.
Beautiful shackle shot from SOMNUS. Connects onto two heroes. And they will still end up losing FY's Coddle.
Okay.
But
how?
big kill. An off-lane kill, potentially. SOMNUS, they really want something here, but Baboka, what a player. He breaks the smoke, charges away, will not be punished for this by anything that they can do. And they're still thinking about it, though. They go on to him with the Solar Bind, bringing him back with the Blinding Light. Primal Roll will be there as well. They overlay the stun a little bit with the Shackle Shot, so Baboka will still be allowed to live. Chalice, though, might not be as lucky, as he's in between several Visage Familiars, as well as the Storm and the Silencer. He's still alive for now, though. That didn't get caught with the Illuminate, will eventually die to Soul Assumption. At the same time, though, it does cost the life of Spirit Breaker and the Silencer. SOMNUS with the double damage rule doing quite a bit of work, and now Lu has shown up. Shackle Shot will connect. It hits onto XXX, and they certainly should be able to find this kill. The familiar drops will be there. They buy some time, but unfortunately Tianming also there with the body blocks and the Impale. And they set up for a kill onto Visage. 3 heroes brought down middle, and a tier 1 tower all of a sudden in jeopardy. Uh-oh. Top lane, Medusa getting ran at. They're smoking into her. She has an Observer Ward to protect, but there's no sentry down on this Observer. Is she gonna die though? Do they have the damage? SOMNUS doesn't have the Diffusal just yet, and they do come in with the ultimate just before the attack came. Big charge from Baboka, catching 2 heroes. Shackle Shot prevents the Nether Strike, so they can't keep the Chain Disable going for long. Chalice also trying to show up, throws in the Primal Roar. They just get the Baboka killed for free if they can, and he dies. SOMNUS though might be in trouble because here is SUMAIL, but SUMAIL realizes that Lu is right there, and he doesn't want to deal with the Terrorblade. While this is happening, Tianming did go a little bit too far forward. Caught right in front of the defender's gate. They do get the Spirit Breaker, but they do not get the big prize, which was the Snake Lady.
Yeah, I feel like that was probably one of the best defensive usages of that gate that I've seen. Medusa just running through that is nothing special, but making sure that they can't follow. Storm is in.
Oh. Yeah, Storm is in. Indeed, you're trying to bring down Lu, but the Shackle Shot catches him. SUMAIL survives with 80 HP. They're jumping back onto Lu. Lu is gonna die. Oh my goodness. Now we finally see Monet dishing out the damage as this Medusa. They hold in SOMNUS, control him completely, do not allow him to escape and kill him off. SUMAIL manages to get brought down though by Chalice. The drive-by. SUMAIL, good-natured as he is, throws in the tip. He knows he got outplayed. My goodness, though, the fight's not over, Lizard. They're still going for more. They get the Vendetta hit out onto the Medusa. They want to take away her mana. Big Impale coming in as well.
Yeah, but this is
sadly,
disaster.
though, they don't have the damage. They don't have the heroes here necessary. People are respawning on Aster. They're now collapsing back into their triangle. They bring down Tianming. Chalice should follow him into the grave as well. And Azure Ray, from bad to worse it goes, as they'll also end up losing their Beastmaster here. Lizard, it was going okay for them. What the hell happened in that fight?
Well, it's still going on, man. It didn't happen. It's still happening. SOMNUS, he gets a bird, and that should be it. Yeah.
Just finish Diffusal, bro.
I think this halberd is more about a Wind Ranger. You want
SOMNUS, yeah. How far is SOMNUS from BKB? Not building it yet. First going for a Gleipnir. So it's still going to be quite a while away from having BKB. So in that instance, halberd feels like an even better option. They smoke up now on the side of Team Aster. In the advent of this Roche being taken, and they find SOMNUS all alone in this mid lane. He doesn't have defensive tools for himself, and he's not the one carrying the Aegis either. And he will end up dead. Maybe, probably for the best, because they could have killed him twice, but that is not great after you just got such a big deal from the Aegis down bottom.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with this build, right? Charge in, Chalice.
He's a very far charge. Yeah, he's not an easy customer by any stretch of the imagination. Half the mana removed from Medusa. Global Silence will come out. Chalice trying to run away. Long zip from SUMAIL though. Focusing first onto the Nyx Assassin, then coming back with the Beastmaster. Chalice though, still freaking alive. Goes in with the Primal Roar, but it's not going to help him stay alive though. Baboka getting the charge. 3 heroes stunned up with 1 charge. And now Lu, he's in danger. Can he find a viable Sunder target? Even if he does, he knows that his life is forfeit. On life number 1 or life number 2. Life 1 is gone. He has enough gold to buy an ultimate orb, but okay, at least gets it. He buys it before he dies. Will get brought down. And Team Master now have a significant gold lead. They're taking the tier 1 tower bottom.
Like even in this last engagement, I don't think the Beastmaster was the perfect target to go on. But because they went on him, a couple of heroes were out of position on Azure Ray. They got caught. Baboka always in the place.
Yeah.
And always...
He might die middle. Let's see. Will he die? No way. He actually gets kept alive. Somnus will dive him to kill him, but this might cost Somnus' life. Familiar drops on top of him. At the same time, though, thanks to some of this damage from Nyx Assassin, they bring down SUMAIL. So Tianming using the Vendetta to good effect, making this a 2-for-1 affair. So we might need him to also be... Not Somnus, SUMAIL rather. Somnus, my bad.
Yeah.
Too many S's, yeah.
I understood you. I understood you. Smoke, though. 4 on one side, 4 on the other.
All right, let's see. He's jumping in. Baboka to another target first. They don't miss it. They'll be able to get off the second global silence. They reach Somnus first and foremost, but Somnus is still alive in this engagement. He's going to be able to get the turnaround with Lu being there. They get the Stone Gaze out, but Medusa still hasn't killed anybody off just yet. They bring down the Beastmaster at long last. Somnus also in danger, but he skirts away towards the Roshan pit and stays alive. So all that was taken there was just the life of the Chalice Beastmaster, but
it didn't really... It couldn't help them because of the smokes, but still the vision was amazing. Nyx Assassin and Kotal in front.
This is dangerous because there's a gem on the Spirit Breaker. He's going to charge forward right now. Gets interrupted by the Nyx. They're going to jump in right now. Nyx is going to die. Spirit Breaker potentially wanting more. But they should be happy with just getting 2.
Yeah.
But they're smoking back for this Blizzard.
Yeah, they made sure that Nyx Assassin is dead as well, so no blink daggers, shenanigans, stealing the Aegis. They are smoked up and running in. Like this 3 versus 5.
Yeah, it's 3 versus 5, but they're all clumped in the pit. There's a Gleipnir available. They go in. BKB for Lu. They really want the Roshan. Who gets it? Lu does snatch the Aegis. He takes it away. You said there's no shenanigans. The shenanigans do not stop. Sunder coming in to heal up the Terror Blade. Somnus, though, in trouble. Nether Strike pushes him back from Baboka, and you'll get brought down by the Soul Assumption. Lu now, he's the one that really needs some assistance. He needs some help. Stone Gaze already utilized. Chalice shows in on the north side of the fight here, putting in damage onto the Silencer, but it might not be enough to save Lu. Lu right now doesn't have meta available. He's going onto Monet. Monet, though! Monet's dead! Monet just gets demolished. Oh my goodness.
Was that
these axes that kept flying in?
Or just
I think what kept happening, axes, yeah.
By the time the fight started, the 3 versus 5, by the way, they were all on like 50% HP. They managed to kill off Somnus, but they just had low resources. Yeah.
Mid lane, Somnus is trying to get the get back onto SUMAIL, and SUMAIL made the long jump to bring down Tianming. But as he does so, he finds himself killed off by Somnus. The BKB ends, the Diffusal Blade starts to rain down.
They smoke up. They should know exactly where everyone is on Aster. That's one good thing about the smoke that Team Azure just made.
That being said, they don't have a blink dagger on the Nyx Assassin, so it is a bit tough to start this fight. They're jumping onto Somnus right now through the global silence. He pops the cheese and stays alive. Nyx Assassin not so lucky as he dies off. And Somnus, he'll be next. Still no BKB, so he can't protect himself. So now they need to try and flee away from this fight as Azure Ray. Who can get themselves out? Charge going in onto Lu. BKB will be popped on the Terror Blade. Can he TP out? No, he cannot. There is still ways to cancel this out. Medusa, she's out of mana. She's out of life. These axes from Chalice, man. Another fight where we see Medusa not being careful enough with these, and she will end up dead. Somnus brought back to ensure that this fray goes successfully. They didn't need him necessarily, but maybe they can leverage his additional life to get more out of this fight.
I mean, yeah, it was the axes, but it was also the TB with all those illusions just going ham. Okay, they need to be a little bit careful on the Medusa. You get a good 2 pickoffs and then you're out of position. Lu is just going in.
Yeah, Lu's going in, and SUMAIL went in to try and stop Somnus, but they caught him instead. Beautiful chain disables from the Primal Roar, and they get the kill onto our Storm Spirit. Does not have buyback. Medusa forced into buy as well, here to defend the top side of the map. And they are feeling a little bit low on the HP, in particular for Lu. He's already committed the Sunder in that fight. Give it to one of the cores so they can sell their own eggs, or you maybe give it to FY so we have access to the Ignis.
I feel like Somnus might take it and just use it. No, he didn't.
We'll have more damage than you have sustained, and we have well been past that point for some time now. So Team Master, be creative about how they find a way in.
Don't you think it's kind of on both sides though? Like, you just have so much damage. Anything can happen. It's all about initiation.
Oh my god, speaking of damage, look at this. You were just right. During the global silence, they chain disable Terrorblade and kill him off 100-0. Chalice suffers the same fate as they get the Nether Strike onto FY. He's not allowed to escape because he's dead too. Oh wow, they claim some gem off the back of that as well. Okay. 1 global silence, 3 heroes dead. Base defended. Almost have global back online though. Only 80 seconds at the max level on the cooldown. Do feel like it should be longer, but that's a discussion for another day. As right now, Azure Array need to mount a defense of their base. Coddle up in 6 seconds. Chalice up in 15. And Somnus, he needs some way to get out of here. He does have a second life though. As it does pop, Nyx Assassin does die on the right-hand side without buyback himself.
You gotta get away now, I feel like.
Terrorblade about to respawn. Shackle Shot doesn't connect, but yeah, you're right. Just get out. Ooh, look at SUMAIL. Like he's out here getting bigger and bigger as a Stone Spirit, buying Lincolns at the end of the game, but his Medusa's buying Rapier. Monet's feeling very confident about this game right now. Just going for Rapier. We have a fight that's happening middle though as they jump in, looking for the Keeper of the Light. Coddle will end up getting brought down. SUMAIL is on a killing spree after that zip.
No buyback, by the way.
No buyback, yeah. There's gonna be the big fortification popped to try and defend this. Shackle will connect onto the Medusa, buying time. And we see Chalice starting to stack up some of these wild axes. And we can see what can happen when there's lots and lots of them in a solitary engagement. Nyx is going to go all the way around because I think he realizes that if we don't find the silencer early, we do not have a fight. The question is, can they get there? Beautiful scan, Lizard. They know what's coming.
It's a really good read from both sides. But the high ground advantage might be better for Aster here. They have the wards, they have the vision.
Okay, they're diving in right now. They want to try and bring down FY, and FY will be brought down. Does not have buyback available. At the same time, Lu and them, they're going on to Somnus. Don't have the damage to kill him. Chalice through the primal run to XXX. But they're just like, okay, we'll eat it easily. And Lu and Somnus have to back away from this fight.
So,
Aegis is not available yet for another minute, so it'll be back. Nyx Assassin now getting caught out, getting killed off. And that is going to be a huge kill.
Azure is... they just have so many ways of scouting without using their heroes. You can scout with the Hawks, you can scout with the Illusions, which is why that last fight was so surprising to me. Baboka gets hexed. Charged in.
Okay, Baboka, there will be a big jump in from Lu as he's activating his Blink Dagger. Goes in, huge blue hole from SUMAIL. The follow-up with this Medusa damage. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Poetry in motion, Lizard. SUMAIL throwing off the Aghanim Scepter in that fight, getting 4 heroes in that zip. That's a game-winning moment, honestly. Bring that back. We need to see that again.
That's, yeah. Nyx, yeah, you can try and do it. This is... there's an Aghanims, by the way, still in the pit. No one picked that up, but... it's under the Remnant. They don't need Axe. They can just end, I suppose, at this point. Silencer. So it was team effort. SUMAIL, obviously, once again, in the spotlight. Hero of the story, but... really nicely done by Aster.
Do you remember, by the way, that this was first overall pick Storm Spirit?
Yes, of course.
Speaking of Storm Spirit right now, has to deal with some right-click damage, does have enough mana to zip away and still has an Aegis, so not worried about his own life. Ancient is exposed, Nether Strike back onto the Lu. Lu is in danger. Global Silence drops while he doesn't have BKB. There's his dieback. FY inside the base right now. Well, he's gonna stay in the base for the rest of the game. Well, actually, maybe not. They might send him into another realm, another dimension, somewhere that's not on the map of Dota, as they get themselves the 2-0. GG, well played. Team Aster, man, looking super clean. All smiles for them as well, Lizard. They won, and they expected to win, given how confident they look right now.